Well, no matter what we do these days, making sure that we are to a good custodian of the environment and are thinking green is very, very important. And that certainly is a theme and something they embrace at the West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation Department. Joining us now from the Parks Commission is Sally Wenczel. Sally, good morning. Thank you very
Good
much for
morning.
joining us here on the Splash Live.
Hey,
Good
good morning,
morning.
Sally. How are you?
Great, Brooke. Nice to see
Well, it's
you.
so
Thank
good
you
to
for
have
having me.
Good to have you with us, and yeah, you got the dream team here. I guess I don't know. So, thank you for being here. Talk to me a little bit about how you at the commission level decided that it was important to include environmental consciousness at a high level into everything you're doing at the West Bloomfield Parks.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a green team, we call it, and it was the official title. The initiative was launched about, I'd say maybe 2 years ago now, and we get the recap, we get the reports at the commission meetings of all the wonderful things that our staff is doing. And this was staff driven. And we saw the brainstorming sessions, a full report on how they came up with these green initiatives. Like I have a whole list here. The little things, it's the little things that amount to bigger things if everyone starts doing them. And so we're really walking the walk here. So we have reusable water stations at events where you won't see plastic water bottles, the throwaway bottles at any of our events. We also have installed in the parks are the refill water bottle stations, and we're getting more and more of those. I love seeing those. Good luck finding those at the Detroit airport. God, I couldn't find a single one. Anyway, composting bins in the employee lunchrooms, supplying staff with reusable canvas shopping bags. Anytime that a staff member has to run an errand, which is quite often to a store, we use the reusable bags. And I'll tell you, that is a hard habit to form. Just keep them in your car. And, you're not using these plastic bags that are just throwaway, single use. Electric powered, we have one electric powered lawnmower, and we have switched over all of our hand maintenance tools, the trimmers, edgers, and mowers to battery power electric. That is a really big changeover. And I will say, we wish we could do more electric lawn mowers, but the technology really isn't there quite yet. But I am very excited to see what happens in 2026 when John Deere is going to launch a big line of, they're one of the big ones that are launching all electric tractors
You
and
know,
lawnmowers.
I, Sally, it's a really awesome idea, but then you're going to need one of those electric mower charging stations around all
Yeah,
of all of your parks. No, it's really
yeah.
cool. It's a great idea, and you're really clearly pushing the envelope, Brooke.
So, Sally, by West Bloomfield being an example, I mean, is this inspiring residents to kind of get into the groove with you as well,
I hope
like in
so.
their homes or yeah? Okay.
And, and you'll see a reflection of that in our classes that we teach. And that is our real outreach to one-on-one, really getting with the residents and teaching how to practice these initiatives. For example, we have, invasive species. We have a session where people can come and volunteer to pull out invasive species, and we teach about that. What is it? Where is it located in your yard? Um, how to be a beekeeper for a day. Why are bees important? Why is having a natural spot on your lawn important? And so we get these one-on-one opportunities to really reach out to the community, and it does have a ripple effect. I do see people come to me and oh, I took this class, I learned how to do this thing, and I'm teaching my kids about it. So it's having an effect.
And and those
Go ahead.
classes. Oh, I'm sorry, but those classes you mentioned, do those have those already started, or is there information where a catalog, something where people can find that information out so they can sign up?
Yes, our spring catalog will have a complete, it's not out yet, but it'll have the complete list and how to sign up. So what's also listed in there is the Earth Day celebration. Where is it? April 18th. So we have big events listed, all the classes listed. The spring catalog will be, I believe this one will be mailed to everyone's home. You can also register online, and it's very easy. We have a beautiful new website that makes the process very easy for residents to sign up. So I am teaching one class in there this spring. It's called, what do we name it now? Your edible, sustainable lawn. No, your edible, sustainable yard unlawning. So you've heard me talk
Wait a
about all
minute.
that.
So this is a class where I can go out and eat what the things that are in my backyard. I mean,
You have fun with that, Dave.
I
Yes.
it doesn't sound too appetizing, Brooke. I
You know
mean,
what, Dave-
I can
Dave,
think of
I'm
some
gonna
things that
bring
are in a
you-
lot of backyards I do not want to eat.
This year, Dave, I'm going to make a point to drop off some jars of dandelion jelly to Civic Center TV so you can sample them.
Okay.
So you'll get the real experience.
Dandelion
you know what?
jelly. I love that.
I
Good
have to
idea.
say, years ago, we did a whole show on dandelions recipes, and people loved it. It was amazing.
Yeah,
So bring me one of those jars.
I will, and I will absolutely follow through with that because I made about 30 jars
I'm
last
good.
year.
I'm good as long as there are no dogs in your neighborhood. Then I'm fine with the with the whole thing. No,
10
it's a great
feet off the road.
It's a great
10
idea.
feet off the road.
Hey, Sally, I know that you and the rest of the Parks Commission are very busy bringing a plan to the community to build this beautiful new expansive activity center for the community that has been needed for decades, and we're so excited that this is something that we're going to be looking at, and I keep hearing new features about it, and here's one that I didn't know about. Tell us about what you are contemplating doing with a roof.
Oh yes, this is just so wonderful. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the early designs. You know, these are some concepts gathered from our senior advisory committee, from the staff, from the commission, from our local community. And so we are going to have a partial green roof, like a real living green roof on the it would be the south end of the building, southeast, and it's like a terrace, but half of the roof will actually be a planted living green roof. And there are so many benefits to living roofs. Some countries it's the law. You have to have a green roof on every new commercial building that is erected. We're creeping there here. You see there's a green roof at Henry Ford, and I know the Ford plant down in the Rouge has, I think, probably the biggest.
I was just going to mention that was one of the first ones that I was going to mention, that one of the first ones that I was aware of. And you think about a green roof on such an iconic industrial site, it seems counterintuitive, but it's awesome. Sally, great work. More information on the website somewhere if people are interested in learning about the green initiatives at the West Bloomfield Parks and Recreation Department.
Yes. So if you go to our website, you can see the green team. If you just type in West Bloomfield Parks Green Initiatives, you'll see a nice long list. And one more thing, if I have a second to mention this.
Sure.
We just completed phase 1 of our natural features inventory. This was a contracted effort that Lauren Azuri is a big part of this, and our naturalist team. And a contractor is looking at all of the natural features in our parks. So woodlands, wetlands, what types of trees, how old are the trees? We have trees in the newly acquired Pine Lake Park that are 180 years old. And that was just recently documented. So then phase 2 coming up, they're going to document all the little critters and creatures out there. And perhaps we have some rare species that we could, focus in on and learn how to protect better.
All right. Well, listen, if Lauren is involved, Brooke, I don't know if we can promote it, because the video that she did on snakes several years ago is the most popular video, I think, in the history of Civic Center TV. It continues to be our #1 ranking video every week. And no matter what we do, no matter how hard we work, we cannot get a video that is more popular than Lauren. So I don't know. It's kind of tough competition. I don't know. She is awesome. All right. Thank you very much for being with us today. Good to be with you. And
Thank you, Sally.
extend our hello to everyone at Parks and Rec.
Will do. Thanks for
All
having
right.
me.
All right, well.
Appreciate it.